Can you hear me all right? Isn't typing didn't hear me. Oh, links up there if you want to join. I'm on calling her lazy. She might beat me up now. Oh, about it. That's me done. It's only 20 to 1. Gaff. Stay awake a bit longer. Night owl. Do you know what? I've got my living room window open and I can hear like a howling sound like a wolf. God knows what that was. I'm not going to go outside and have a look and see what it is. What's up there? Hi, Charlie. I sound like I'm underwater. You know? Whoa, like I promise you, I'm not underwater. Um, Let me have the camera close. It might be. It might be the sound of motor coming off a computer. It might be that. It might be Android's making a noise. I suppose it could be that. I don't know. Right, Dougie. I've already put it up. Hang on a minute. I'll put it back up again. I bought a month about 3 weeks ago, and I never used it. So they didn't give me. They said to me, they said, "We won't give you a refund." They said, "We can give you a credit of a month subscription of any time you want to go on it." So I went, "Yeah, okay." So basically, at the end of the day, I had a month subscription there to be used anytime I wanted. Anyway, last night I ran out of my the freebie. So obviously, I clicked onto the month subscription, and it's gone paid for full fucking year. Anyway, I contacted him and a refund it back. So, I don't know if you heard all that, but that's been like link not working. That's what it is. I'll post it again. Oh, actually, I'll just post it. I'll pin it to the top. Put you into fucking pin the comment itself. Speaking of it weird, it's a stream out for a couple of weeks. But really odd.
True though. It's great. Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me, Dougie.
Hey.
Can you hear
What's
me
up,
all right? Yeah, I'm alright, pal. I don't know if you can hear me.
I've come up to have a beer with you.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, and how are you doing?
I'm
It must be
alright.
about almost 1 in the morning now, right?
Okay. Yeah, it's 1:45 in the morning now, yeah.
How's Snoopy?
Snoopy's not here. He's at Karen's.
Yeah. I can hear you. I see you asking. Your voice is a little bit like it's not clear, but I can hear you. I can hear what you're saying.
Right, okay. I don't know what it is. Everybody seems to hear me fine anywhere around the world except America. No matter what country anybody's from, they can hear me absolutely clear as crystal. Because they told me. And most
seem to
people
be
in America can't seem to hear me. I have no idea why. I've absolutely no idea. I'm just going to go for a
You
smoke.
said everybody around the world. You said everybody around the world seems to be what?
Everybody around the world can hear me absolutely fine. It's just America. It's only American people who can't seem to hear me. I'm just going to go for a cigarette, Dougie. What do you mean?
Just came for a smoke. Okay, so you'll be back, Owen. You've left me on your panel drinking beer and gone for a smoke. Okay, no worries. Let me just see something. Okay. Ooh, I can type over here too. Well, I did say I'd have a beer with you, so here I am to have a beer. Okay. Well, Charlie looks like it's just me and you. Is Mike H still here? You can come up on the panel. I hear Stephanie coming home. Hello. Okay, Owen. How was it? Okay, I'll be in soon. I'm just waiting for my friend Owen to come back. And I tell him he went to have a smoke. He left me sitting here drinking beer.
I'm sure you got people on there.
There's people there, but it's his panel. I'll be in shortly. Owen, man, where have you gone?
Sorry about
Oh, I hear you. Have you come back?
Yeah. You're not coming up, Joe? Links there if you want. I'll post it if you want me to post it.
Where you go? You went for a cigarette?
Yeah. Feels like clammy tonight, you know, it's one of those heats where it annoys you, if you know what I mean.
Well, I'm having a cigarette and a beer, and then I'll be going in. Oh, and this is the first beer I've had, I think, honestly, in about 4 weeks, maybe at least 3 weeks, if not 4.
Been doing a lot of driving though, haven't you? So you don't want to be.
When I'm doing all the driving, I'm not drinking. Absolutely. The entire time of the trip, I wasn't, and I haven't had a drink since I've been back either.
Yeah.
And since as I don't drink every day, I don't quite remember when the last time I had a beer before I left was, but it could well have been a week prior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm actually enjoying this very much.
Where is it where you went to? Was it your ex-wife's where you drove to?
I'm having trouble understanding you. When I do what?
Am I, is my voice like, put the camera there. Can you hear me any better now?
You sound better now, Owen. If you put the headphones on and speak into the microphone there, I think you sound better.
All right, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. All right.
Yeah, because you sound much better now, and I assume it's because you put your headphone on. And believe me, I can't see you. That's just an educated guess.
Yeah, I've not turned the camera on, that's all.
I do have to turn the camera on. I don't give a fuck about that. I know what you look like, Owen. I don't need to look at you.
No, I've not got it turned off for no reason. I've just decided not to put it on, that's all. I can turn it
If
on
you have
if anybody wants.
the headphones on, use that microphone there. I can hear you much. I can understand
Yeah,
you much
okay,
better.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do that then. Okay.
Cool. So as I said, this is the first beer I've had in a long time, and I'm enjoying it. So tell me, matchmaker, I see you sometimes late at night in the teeny bar. I often consider, well, maybe I should go in and say something, but I don't, because I don't see any good reason to be in the teeny bar late at night talking to. There's very, 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 very few people I would say, oh, let me go say something. You know what I mean? So I often sit and read it, though. Right? It's a long way from Brasov. Right?
Yeah.
It is a long way from Brasov. We used
Is it?
to have reasonable chat, man. You know what goes on in the teeny? Right? I mean, it's certainly not reasonable chat. Well, I don't know. I guess that's subjective, and I don't mean to impose my values on others. But I mean, it's like it's as much a waste as anything else to be in there trying to talk with those people. And I'm not singling any one person out. I'm not saying any one person is any better or worse than the other. When they're all together, I view them as a mass, not as individuals. Maybe that's a flaw on my part.
I think you just basically end of the day is when you're going to say like teenies, you just have to take the go with the flow more than anything. You're always going to get that stuff.
I'll use you as an example. I see you in almost any chat room. I'll come in and say hi, right? But sometimes I see you in the teeny and it's 2 a.m. for me, which means it's like 5 or whatever for you. No, 7, whatever. And I just don't even bother going in and talking because why would I come there and say hello and then there's all these other people there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
there tends to be in teenies. It tends to be a lot of flooding type. Where people are
Oh, flirting.
constantly
Yeah,
typing the
a lot
same
of
thing.
flirting. So you can find people flirting
No,
of all kinds.
not flirting. Flooding, meaning they're constantly typing the same thing and running it all the way up the screen. So you basically, when you type something, they're typing something again right fast, and it's constantly
Yeah,
going all the
people
way up the
spam the hell out
screen.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you about your StreamYard. You've only purchased 1 month's worth. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. What happened is, I'll tell you what happened. About a month ago, I purchased a month subscription on it, and obviously, when that ran out, I thought to myself, well, I won't buy another month's worth. I thought it's not really worth me paying for it because
Sure.
I'm not like what you are. You know what I mean? I don't have enough subscribers. I also don't have lots of people coming to my
Well,
stream.
oh, the thing about the
So
live stream, is if you're so inclined, and not everybody is, but if you're so inclined, you can try and develop it in a certain way. But that takes artistic, or maybe not artistic, but it takes a drive, and however that manifests itself is kind of irrelevant. It could be
yeah,
artistic, it could be otherwise. But if you don't have the drive, then I don't see there's any point. You know what I mean? If you just have fun with it, that's fine. If it's just, and I'll tell you about mine, right? I'm not monetized. I'm not going to be monetized, not ever. I'm not trying to make money on YouTube. I
no,
buy my
I
stream
don't know.
a year. I pay them money.
Yeah,
They don't pay me money,
yeah,
right? And I just have it for a lark. You understand what I'm saying, Owen?
yeah, yeah, do you?
Okay. Now, 120 pounds sounds pretty cheap. That's 10 pounds a month for a year, right?
Well,
That ain't much, but
what it is what happened was I didn't even know this until I looked on my bank statement online today. I've noticed that there was an £120 payment had gone out to StreamYard, and I thought, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So anyway, I went on to StreamYard and I contacted them, and I said, "Can you tell me why you took £120 out of my bank?" So they obviously was looking on my account. They said last night you tried to pay for a year subscription, and they said and that went through. So I said, well, I said, okay, fair enough. If I've done that, all right. I said, but your policy says that you'll do refunds. So they said, yeah, we do. So they says, what you need to do now is they said you need to put it back to the monthly so that we can credit you the money back. So therefore, they're putting the money back into the bank anyway. It'll take 5 days, they said. So, fair, okay, But I also had a month subscription lined up with credit because I tried doing one
yeah,
month
I would never
before,
buy it.
and
I would never buy it and owe them money. I pay them all the money up front because that's just the kind of guy I am. I'm not going to put. I'm not going to allow them ever to go into. I will be listening. I'm not going to allow them ever to go into my bank account and take money out. You know what I mean? I'm only ever going to give it to them and not allow them access.
how are you paying it then?
I don't know. I put it on my debit card. Whatever I
Yeah,
did,
same as me.
I
But I
just paid
did
it.
mine through direct debit, so therefore that they're allowed to take the money out. I didn't realise. I've changed it all around now anyway, so they can't do it anymore. But yeah, what I mean. I'm not going to pay for the full year because, like I say, I'm not like what you are, Doug. You know what I mean? You get a lot of people viewing you. You've got a lot of subscribers. For me, it's a waste of money for me to be doing it. I just do it for a little
Sure.
bit of a fun, and I'll do it
The motivation,
every
but the
so.
motivation. Well, I was talking about something a little different. If you think it's a waste of money, then absolutely don't do it. 100%.
You
Right.
I should
What,
just use the
what
free
I was
one.
trying to say, is that you might reconsider maybe if it's something that you might enjoy doing. I don't know. I mean, there's any number of people you can get to come on your panel. It takes a little bit of effort. It takes what it takes is it takes the desire to do it, and then you'll figure it out. You know what I mean? If you don't have that, then yeah, why bother? I think a lot of people who come on other people's panels, fireworks, I think, and spend all day up on someone's panel with them. I think those are people who who are never going to have their own live stream because they don't need them. I mean, they don't need it. They utilize other people's, and in that way, they save themselves a huge headache. I don't know if you've had issues yet with conflicts in your chat, but one thing that happens eventually is people in your chat start to not get along.
Well, I'm not.
And, you know,
I mean,
that always,
if anything like that happened in the live stream, whether it be on camera or in the chat itself, I'm not really bothered what they really do. They can basically say whatever they like. I mean, I'm easy. You know what I mean?
well, that's fine, and there's plenty of people have that point of view. I tend to have a different point of view, and like I said, I'm not trying to appeal to anybody. I do it on a lark. That is to say, I have money invested in something that is not an investment. I have money that I put into it that I'm never looking to get back, and that is not a lot of money. I bought a little bit of equipment, phone, and a gimbal. I pay for my stream $240 a year.
Yeah.
You know, I do have a couple of devices. I have you over here on my tablet too. You can see us, right?
Yeah.
But I do it simply because I feel like it, and not for any other reason.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy. I can set whatever rules I like in my chat. My rules are: don't talk about people who aren't here in a negative way. Let's not do that. If they're not there, don't talk about them unless you're being positive. Don't fight with each other in my chat. Just don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a rule. I don't want people in my chat fighting with you. Say on that point that you don't care, or on the other point as well. That's fine. But you know, because I'm only bound to myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying to impress YouTube or anything like that. I can do what the fuck I want.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So
I mean, so really, at the end of the day, you are doing what you choose, what you want. As well, like with me, I'm just easy. Anybody can do whatever they want.
yeah. Well, no. If you're trying to make money, then there's certain things that you need to do. One of them is have people and get likes and get viewer hours and be live. You know, if you're trying to get paid for it, and plenty of people do have monetized and make money on it. And I'm not judgmental about those people. They can do that's what they want to do. That's fine. No issue with that. I'm not going to do that.
No. Same with me. I'm never interested in making money out of it.
Okay, but you might still
couldn't care.
have fun with it, Owen. You might still have fun.
Yeah, I'll do it for
if
fun.
You're going to let your StreamYard expire, that's fine. You can still do live streams for free. You don't have to have a panel. I mean, anybody. You know what Jimbo does? Jimbo gets his 20 free hours a month, which you will have. Everybody in YouTube can use StreamYard for 20 hours a month for free.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yes, I know. Yeah.
So Jimbo does about 4 or 5 panels, uses up his time, and then just does regular live streams for the rest of the month. You know?
Yeah.
I lied. Give me a minute. I'll be back with another beer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go as well again for another sip. So I won't wait a second.
Are you leaving? Should I go? I'll just go if you're not gonna be here.
No.
Ain't no fun sitting there waiting for you to come back. You know.
I'm just gonna go for a sip. I'll be only a couple of seconds. I'll be only about 5 minutes.
Okay, you go. Okay. Okay, I'll have another cigarette and another beer, but only because you're sitting here talking with me. I ain't gonna sit here by myself. Not for long. I mean, not for very long. Anyway. Okay, I'll be looking around.
So that being able to sit outside and have a smoke in it, I wish I could.
Okay, I hear you. Let me get situated. There we go. That's better. So, Owen, I've grabbed another beer in the meantime.
So it's the first time drinking in 4 weeks, did you say?
It's been like 4 weeks probably since I had any beer at all. But that's fine. Because you know what? It makes these ones I'm drinking now all the more appreciated. I have to be in the mood. And for some reason tonight I seem to be in the mood for beer.
Are you planning on driving anywhere else over the next couple of months? Or
Yes, I am. In fact,
whereabouts?
I'll be going to North Carolina.
Right.
And I'll be live streaming some more concerts. The same band is playing in some bars in North Carolina. You remember the band? Did you come to my live stream when I live streamed the band, Owen?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
You saw that. Well, I'm doing more of that. And I think I'll be doing that on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coming up.
Right.
Mm-hmm. In North Carolina.
I've always thought in my mind the best video you did was when you used your GoPro and you went walking down the street and
Oh yeah, yeah.
you came across some kind of band playing in the middle of a road. That was a
Yep.
good video. I liked that.
Good. I'm glad. I'll do more of that. In fact, I bought a iPhone and a gimbal. Now, I have a flip phone that I use. This is my phone. Right? Look.
Mhm.
See? For phone
Yeah.
calls and text messages, I use this phone. The
Yeah.
iPhone that I bought, I use it like I use my tablet. I have this tablet here. I told you we're on it. There we are. I use the
Yeah.
iPhone the same way I use the tablet. That is to say, for live streaming and for YouTube things. I also sometimes do a little Google chat on my iPhone. But I don't use it for phone calls. I don't use it for texting people. It's got a different number that nobody knows. And I don't want nobody to know it. I'm not looking to use it as a phone. I'm looking to use it as a device to enhance my live streaming, my if you would, my chat, right? My the thing I do. Because with the gimbal, which is a handheld device that self levels the phone, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I could walk downtown and do things like that. So I'm hoping, no promises. I have used the phone and gimbal a few times, but I'm hoping to do it more in the future.
Do you
You know what I mean?
do you not use any social media websites like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, or like that?
I'm
Do
on
you not
Facebook.
use any of them?
I'm on Facebook. I seldom go there. I do talk with a couple of people on Facebook, but they're actually people from chat. I'm Facebook friends with a couple of people from chat, and I do Facebook with them only for like chat related messaging though. What I don't do is engage with former schoolmates, engage with distant relatives, engage with people from 30 years ago that I might have, none of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I don't engage with them on Facebook. The other day when I was in Montana, I got together with a bunch of friends none of who I'd seen in like 15 years, literally. Um, and it was great. And it was the music. We went to watch this band. I went out west of Montana to my old stomping grounds where these people were. And it was great. But that wasn't a function of Facebook or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't visit with people on Facebook.
It seems to be. I don't know what it's like in America for Facebook, but in England, Facebook seems to be too.
Man, put your headphones on.
I have got them on.
Okay.
I'm a crackling.
Okay. I can hear you. You're okay. Go ahead.
It seems to be Facebook in England seems to be there's too much advertisements on it, and it's gone too political. It's if you do anything wrong on there, post something wrong on there, you'll get a ban on it. I mean, I've never had a ban on Facebook, but I know plenty of people who have. But I've never actually had one. But it seems that you can't actually do anything on Facebook these days because it's too prioritized. It's too prioritized this time. You know, about 10 years ago, it was a lot better. But to me, it's like a dying trade more than anything now. It seems like not people want to use it hardly anymore. They prefer to go to things like Instagram and Snapchat and places like that. And I can understand why. You know what I mean? Why they don't want to use it because it's gone really.
Well,
It's gone right down the hill.
These days, unlike 20 years ago, or even 40 years ago, when I started being politically active, politics has gone into everything.
Yeah.
Into every aspect of life has become political. Oh, in America, it didn't used to be like that.
No.
But today it is. I hope that going forward, we can come to a place where we're not like that anymore.
Yeah.
But certainly nowadays, every single thing is politicized.
Yeah.
And, it's mainly the media. But the media is the puppet of the administration. So, big pal.
People seem to take so much stuff too seriously. Yeah, I mean, let's face it. At the end of the day, when you type in something on a chat, you can't express your feelings of what you're actually meaning. So if you say something what you would find funny, somebody's actually going to take it offensive.
Humor isn't what's funny anymore. It used to be that what was considered humor was actually funny. Nowadays, what's funny, they consider that to be politically incorrect. Whether you're stuck with stuff that's not funny, that has to pass for humor.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I got someone else on. Hold on. Sorry about that, Owen. I turned him off.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. You're fine.
So, post the link. So come up on the panel. It'll be a coup.
You didn't?
I don't know if she will. I can't speak for her. But if you post the link, she might.
No peeking.
So, yeah, so it doesn't surprise me in the least that Facebook has become political. Every other fucking thing has. Every other thing has,
Yeah.
One thing I try and steer clear of on my chats and in my panel also is strident political discussion. I don't mind, talking in a general way about politics, a general way. But what I don't like when people start to get specific and maybe even to disparage party affiliations, you see, that's not going to work in my chat. And I'm not going to let people do that. My chat by many people is actually described as being boring. Right. I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's boring enough.
Well,
I still get drama. I still get trolls. I still get people fighting, and I try and expunge that, but I still get it. Boring. Yeah, no. People say my chat is boring. I'm proud of that. I want to have a fucking boring chat. Listen, like I said, you remember Brassoff? We used to actually chat at Brassoff. You go down by the teeny bar. Down in that teeny bar. You know what? It's a long fucking way from Brassoff.
Well, it is. Yeah, I can remember. I can remember not so long ago. It did start getting a little bit bad. Did Brassoff, but it was nothing like what Teenies were, or Pines and Palms, or.
Well, notoriously, there was Vegas, right?
Yeah.
So everyone talks about Vegas about 6 years ago now. I wasn't in chat. When I came to chat, Vegas was up. It had gone down and come up again. But something had happened there. So by the time I went to Vegas, it was like after it had come back up again. But they took the chat off of Vegas because they got out of control over there, from what I hear.
I wouldn't be surprised that Teenies will go the same way. I'll be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if they take the chat off of there because of what happens over there.
Gal pal, if you want culture, Go talk with Hitesh. That guy is cultured, like yogurt. But anyway, that's another thing. I like Hitesh. I'm just kidding.
A lot of people say he's a phone scammer, but which might be true. I don't know, but I don't know.
He's got culture, all right, between his toes. No, I'm just kidding, man. It's a joke. Hitesh, I hope you're here. Now, I'll tell you what, Owen.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, but I think maybe if you want to get people to come to your chat, there's some pretty basic steps you could take. I've seen you in the teeny trying to get people to come.
Yeah.
I think your approach is not subtle. You don't approach them subtly. And I think there's a lot to be gained by being demure, by not being bombastic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you might get people. I mean, I'm thinking of Hitesh now, right? Because I don't know why he wouldn't come here. He'd love a place like this. He'd come in here and say whatever he wants. You wouldn't give a fuck. So he would be fine. You know what I mean?
He has been on the yeah, he has come on the chat once. I've seen him once before.
Well,
yeah.
You're live now, and he's not here, right? Now, Hitesh is a person who came into my chat. I gave him a wrench in the beginning. I had to take it away. But then later, when I changed my policy and gave everybody wrenches, of course I gave him his wrench back because he is everybody. He's one of everybody. I think Hitesh is fun to have in the chat. I think once in a while he goes too far and he pushes too much, and maybe then you have to be like, hey, you need to chill out or whatever. But not very often.
This is the part what I'm trying to say though, and you can't express or show a feeling of what it is what you're typing. You know what you're typing and what you're thinking in your head, so you will actually find that funny. But some people will not find it funny.
Chat is unique to all people. That is to say, every one of us has a different idea and a different viewpoint about what chat should be and what it should do for us. Right?
Yeah.
There's people who rely on chat for literally all of their social interaction.
Mm-hmm.
There's people like that. There's people who chat simply because they can and they want to.
The day when I went on to your live feed a few days back, and I started talking to Kathy. Now she was a little bit near me. I didn't know this at the time because I'd never spoken to her before.
Patrick, New York?
No, Kathy. C-A-T. Kathy. Yeah. Anyway, I was speaking to her at first. I didn't know she lived near me because I'd never spoke to her before. But anyway, I started talking to her and everything, and then you see, this is where I'm coming from. When that Dutch person, what's it called? Is it called Dutch man or something? He put me on a timeout. If you look at what got said,
okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm not going to worry about any of it. Let me say this. Let me just say this. None of my mods can toss you out of my chat. All they can do is time you out for 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's what it did. It timed me out.
Because you're a mod in my chat, nobody can boot you but me. I'm the only person who can throw you out. Nobody else can. Now, I have 6 managing mods. I'm happy to tell you who they are. There's Galpal, there's Patrick, there's Kathy, there's Twit, there is Stephanie, not my wife, but Stephanie and Sean. There may be one more. It would be me, a guy named Joe. Perhaps I'm the other one.
Well, there was somebody called.
I don't think there's anyone else. Only
There was somebody
us.
called.
Who?
Hold on a minute. Let me just say this.
There's only us. There's only us that can time you out.
There was somebody called. I think it was called Dutchman, and he put me on a timeout.
The Dutchman put you on timeout. He's a managing mod.
Yeah,
he can do that.
Now,
Listen, let me just say this. It's only 5 minutes. That's all it is. It's a 5-minute timeout.
Yeah, but Doug, this is what I'm saying to you. If you look at what I was typing on the screen on that day, you will see I was not saying anything bad towards Kathy. He didn't like what I was typing, so he put me on a time. So he put me on a timeout. If you look on the video of that day, he put me on a timeout.
He timed you out. He timed you out because he said, "Mind what you say." And do you remember what you said to him? You said to Dutchman, and I'm not quoting because I don't remember the words exactly, but basically what you said to Dutchman was, "Don't tell me what to do."
Yeah, exactly.
Once again, I don't remember your words. Because you said that, therefore Dutchman timed you out. Not because of what you said to Patrick. Whatever you was, I don't remember what it was that you said to Patrick. I really don't.
No, it's not Patrick.
But Patrick said, but Dutchman said to you, "Owen, please, matchmaker, mind, please don't say whatever." You said to Dutchman, you said, "Don't tell me what to do."
Exactly.
Well, he timed you out for that. Okay.
But he was
so. Here's my point. For a 5-minute timeout, it's only 5.
Yeah, but hold on. Let me say this. But what you don't seem to realise is that he was trying to tell me before he timed me out what I should and what I shouldn't be saying on there. I can say what I like on there. It's got nothing to do with it.
I just told you I have rules.
No. Listen, please. Let me just finish. And then you can say what you like after. What he was not getting is that he thought I was being nasty to Kathy. I was not being nasty to Kathy because if I was nasty to Kathy, she would have told me herself to stop being nasty. But I wasn't nasty to her. So he's told me, he said, "You can't say this and you can't say that." And I went, "What's it got to do with you? Why have you suddenly come in and jumped in on conversation?" I was not saying anything, but if I was nasty to Kathy, she wouldn't have even come on my room tonight, let alone on your room.
Okay, Owen, I agree with you on all of that. I don't know what happened, but I know that in England, you speak English. In America, we speak American. We don't always understand each other or the humor. There's a million things, right? I agree with you. You may have been perfectly fine with Patrick. You may have been. And that wasn't what he timed you out for. The reason he timed you out is because you told him, "Don't tell me what to do." That's why he timed you out.
I don't think it was that. I think he was leading up to it.
Well, that was the last thing you said. That was the last thing you said before he timed you out. So this is the Dutchman, who I think is, as Gal Pal correctly points out, he does have preconceived notions, absolutely, but I don't think he knows you, right?
No,
I think he probably
I don't think I've
erred
seen
on the side of conservative judgment. Okay, I spoke to Dutchman after that. You know what I said to Dutchman? I said, it's fine, but we got to give the British people some latitude because their humor and their sense of propriety is different than ours, and it is.
Yeah, but
in America, we don't take the piss out of each other. In England, you guys in England, you guys take the piss out of each other. In America, it's like that's like fighting. In America, you know what I mean? It's different.
It's like I said though. If I was saying anything bad to Kathy, it would have been her telling me, not somebody else coming in and joining that conversation and then putting me on the timeout.
Dutchman is a managing mod. And he actually sees that.
What I mean is, I don't mean timing me out. I'm on about if Kathy thought I was offensive to her, she would have told me on the chat.
I agree.
She didn't. She didn't say.
I agree with you 100%.
She didn't say anything. Listen, she didn't say anything because I wasn't offensive to her.
If Patrick had an issue, he would have said something. Yes, Dutchman came in. He did. Absolutely.
And he didn't like, obviously, what he's seen. So, obviously, therefore, he's put me out on the timeout.
Dutchman came in and timed you out.
Yeah. It came in on the conversation, what we were talking about.
But Owen, listen to me. He didn't come in there in order to time you out. He came in there to warn you about what you had said to Patrick and said something.
No. You get me wrong. I'm not saying that he came in there to time me out personally. I'm saying he came.
And then you told him, "Don't tell me what to do."
He came in on our conversation.
Let me try this on you. Instead of telling him, "Don't tell me what to do," why did you say, "Okay, I won't," or be conciliatory?
Well, listen. If you read the transcripts on that chat, you will clearly see where I said to him, "Okay, I know you've made your point," but he still kept going on about it, and then eventually he timed me out. I actually said to him, "Okay, you've made your point. I understand," but he didn't listen to that. He timed me out eventually. If you look at your video, you will clearly see where I typed that. But anyway, what's happened has happened. I'm sorry to say it's done, but I've not been back on your live feed since then. I've not been to any of your videos, and I've not been to your.
That's okay. It's fine. I'm not worried about any of that. Believe me, as I was telling you earlier, I'm really not worried about whether you come or don't come or watch or don't watch. None of that. Really, it's just bullshit in YouTube. It doesn't mean anything.
I don't mean it in a bad way. It's just I think in my mind, I
let me just say this, Owen.
You've got some moderators on there what use their powers because they know that they are a moderator.
Yeah.
And they use it.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me just say this, and then you can say something. I think that some of the people what you've got moderated on there use it for their own ways for themselves, not for the sake of what you want them to how should it run it on the room. I think they're using it for their own selves. So that's the reason why really it's probably not a good idea to probably not make anybody a moderator on the room rather than have loads of them.
May I speak now?
Yeah, sure, of course can.
Okay, this is what I'll say. I'll say I have 6 managing moderators. One of them is myself. One of them is me. And I support all of them equally. Let me also say this. The most they can do is time you out for 5 minutes. They can't do anything more than that. That's the worst they can do. I don't think Dutchman knows. Wait, I'm not done. You said I could speak. Let me speak. I don't think Dutchman knows you from Adam. I don't think he has a personal vendetta against you. I don't think he was trying to be abusive of his power towards you. You seem to take it personally. I promise you, he doesn't even know who you are.
I never take anything personal.
Okay, you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't think he's power hungry, Dutchman, and I don't think he's abusing his powers. I think he's trying to moderate the chat, and I've discussed it with him about what I want and don't want in my chat. I'm sorry there was a let me finish, and I'm almost out of power. I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm sorry there was a misunderstanding, Owen. Right? You understand that,
that's okay.
right? I
Yeah,
don't
it's fine.
want there to be misunderstanding. That's not what I want.
It was never your fault, Dougie. It was never your fault anyway. It's just because he was a moderator on your room. It was never ever your fault. So I, to me, in my mind, it was me what was wrong by trying to blame you. So I apologize for that. But
And here's High
it's like
Judge.
this. But if I was so bad to Kathy, she would not be coming onto the place where I'm live now. If I was so bad to her, that's what I was trying to get at. If I'm so bad to her, why would she be here?
Dutchman doesn't care a whit. I spoke to him about it. He's going to give you a little more leeway. I asked him to give you a little more leeway. I said maybe you didn't understand or something. He gets it. Dutchman does not have a vendetta against you. He's not trying to be singling you out or anything like that. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. Owen, I gotta go. Once again, let me just say,
Okay,
I'm
mate.
sorry there was a misunderstanding. I am.
It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's
Okay.
fine.
But listen,
Everything's
my device is going to run out of power in about 5 minutes. I got to go.
okay, Doug. Everything's cool anyway between me and you. Everything's fine.
Yeah, sure.
No
We're
problem.
cool. Oh, and I'm not worried about you. I'm really not. You had you said what you said. You did what you did. I don't know who Bambi is, but whatever. I'm not worried about any of that. I'm really not because it's just chat, and I'm just not that worried about it. Thank you for having me on your panel.
Oh, you're welcome. You're always welcome, Dougie. You're always welcome.
Thank you.
Every single time.
I'll be back. You got to give me a few minutes, though, and
Okay.
I'll be back. Okay.
Okay, mate. Yeah. No problem.
Bye bye.
See ya. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a show now. There's a few people turning up. Hello, everybody. Nice to meet you. If anybody wants to come on the panel, I'll put the link up. No problem. Yeah, it's okay, Charlie. Take your time, love. It's all right. It's fine. What's a bat room? Is that a room where there's a load of bats? I'm joking. Yeah, it can be a bit of an addiction. Can a chat room? I agree on that. Thank God I'm not one of these where I sit on it every single day, nearly 24 hours a day, like quite a lot of people do. I do. I'm not looking at it on YouTube, Gina. I don't know how many people who are modded and who isn't. I can look at it. I can look at it on YouTube and take it all off, but I don't know who's a mod. I'm looking at it on StreamYard. I'm not looking at it, not on. Let me have a look. Let me have a look on. Type in YouTube and see who's modded on it because I thought I'd removed everybody on it. Let me have a look. To me, in my mind, I thought nobody was a moderator. But anyway, I don't mean to sound nasty or anything by removing anybody off being a moderator. I'd rather have nobody as a moderator rather than everybody as one. I think differently to do. So I don't mean anything personal by it. I think it just probably saves a lot more arguments. So You know something? I'm just reading what you've typed there, Storm. Where you put, I find people get addicted to being on panels. Yeah, I actually agree with that. They do. Do you know something, Gina? It was about a month ago. I was just adding anybody what came up on my chat as a moderator. I can't remember how many people I put on it. I put absolutely everybody on it. But I'm trying to remove most. Like I say, I'm currently not watching this through YouTube. I'm currently watching it through StreamYard. On StreamYard, it doesn't show who's a moderator. It does if I go on YouTube. I prefer nobody to be a moderator on it. So therefore, it doesn't give them the power in their mind to time somebody out, or I don't really want that to happen. So you see, I'm different to Doug. Rather than Doug having everybody as a moderator, I'd rather have nobody as a moderator. Because the way I see it, you can all say whatever you like on here. It's absolutely fine. I don't have no strict rules or anything. You can do whatever you like. It don't bother me. You can even say anything about me as well. I wouldn't kick you out or anything. I wouldn't. If anything, I'd probably laugh at it and agree with you. I'll put the link up again anyway. If anybody wants to push it, I can have 10 people on it. If anybody wants to come up, feel free. Yeah, I know what you mean, Sean. Yeah. Okay, Gina. It's not personal. I'm not moving yours just because it's you. I'm trying to remove everybody's. It's nothing personal. I'd rather nobody be a moderator. But anyway, if you're going, Gina, okay. Thank you anyway for coming. And see you whenever. Um, Probably it'll be in teenies, no doubt. Hope you don't take it personal, Gina, because I've got nothing against you. I like you. You know, like you're a good laugh. Um, you're very nice. Okay, Gina. Yeah, it's okay. It's no problem. I mean, if anybody's going to be ever abusive to anybody, and then I will remove them. But as far as that, anybody can basically say what they want more than anything. I'm fine with it. It doesn't bother me. I don't have, like I said, I don't have strict rules. So I keep trying to pin the StreamYard to the top of my chat. When I do it, it's telling me to put user in timeout. Why would I want to time myself out for? Let me try it again. Yeah, still doing the same thing. When I click on that, it says put user in timeout or ban user and delete their comments. Okay. Yeah, it is confusing sometimes, Storm. I agree. Not only that they can take money out of your bank without you knowing. They took, in American money wise, they took $240 out of my bank today. But I contacted them. They're gonna refund me money back. Night, Gina. Yeah, they're gonna. I had to go through. They have like a live chat on it where you can contact people who you can speak to, and they help you out. They're very nice. They help you out. But according to them, yesterday I tried to subscribe to a year subscription, which I didn't. So they asked for 4 last digits of my bank card, and yeah, it's they're going to refund it back. So I can't grumble at that. You know what, Sean? I'd never ever thought of going live myself until I've seen other people doing it. And then I thought, why don't I just give it a try myself once? And I did do. I mean, I'm not a big lover of it. I don't come on here much. I'm not sat on it every single day like quite a few people are, quite a lot of people. If anything, I would come on here more than out when I'm bored, more than out. I don't find it appealing or anything. Don't really interest me all that much. You stop looking my world. That's something I've never ever done, is go lurking. And they also don't spam. They also don't use another name. I am what I am, that's it. Take it or leave it. Whichever way, if you like it or not, I'm not going to change. Love's in you, maybe when you look around. Oh, love's in you. How am I, Dougie? I'm the exact same as what you probably asked me about an hour ago when you talked to me. I'm absolutely okay, pal. Thank you. What's a Lurker's Lounge? Are you from United States, Storm? Oh, Australia. Oh, right. I've got my eldest brother is married to a woman. Most of their family uh, they live in Australia. I think it's Perth they live in. I don't hardly ever see him much. Um, Sometimes he goes there basically like for a free holiday more than anything. They're a bit odd, actually. I don't mean Australians. I'm not about his girlfriend. I'll say his girlfriend, his wife, should I say? Uh, they're originally from Malta. She can hardly speak a word of English. Yeah, she's a bit odd. But anyway, most of her family live in Australia, in Perth. Um, yeah, sometimes he goes there, gets a free holiday, and well, good luck to him. That's the way I see it. It's one country I've never been to, Perth. Sorry, Australia. I've never been to New Zealand either. Been to Canada. Been to a lot of places over Europe. But I've never been to America. I've never been to Australia. I've never been to New Zealand. Did you? Malta. It's pretty small, is Malta, isn't it? When you look at it on Google Maps, it looks a little bit of looks really tiny. Well, they own a. It's another part of her family what live in Malta. They own a bar in Malta. I forgot the name of it. Mr. Toma, how you doing? Hi Tesh. Is it hi Tesh? Hitesh? How would you pronounce it? Well, it don't matter how you type it because it'll be still the same to me. Having a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. What's the time in India? Is it around 6 or something? 7. Hitesh. Is it Hitesh? Am I saying that right? Hitesh? Or is it Hitesh? 6:41, is it? Yeah. Do you ever sleep, you, Mr. Toma? Because every time I look on Teams or anything, you're there. It doesn't matter what time it is, you always seem to be there. I'm only joking. Yeah, it would be Monday in Australia, yeah. 10 to 11 in the morning. What's it like with weather? Is it storm? Is it pretty warm? Or I mean, normally when you get to our winter time, it usually becomes really, really hot in Australia, doesn't it? Around about December, January. Is it? Good. Now's a good time to start selling umbrellas. Mr. TB. Yeah, right, tell him, mate. He's a good man. He's a very good man. Night, mate. Anyway, going to bed. Third beer. Ooh, go for you, Dougie. I prefer tea over coffee, to be honest. I've actually got a really big, large mug of a teacup. It's about a pint and a half. It's that size of that thing. I bought it on Amazon. It's all right having that first thing on the morning with sausage, bacon, eggs, bean, toast, you name it. Isn't normally a hot drink more better for you during summer when it's? Do you mean your summertime, or do you mean just in hot weather? Because, I thought that hot drinks were probably more better for you during the hot weather rather than cool drinks. I don't know why the hell I've got my headphones on because nobody's not even on chat. Like camera should have. Let me just take them off a minute. Yeah, no. You can go over 100, can't it? God knows what that is in, what is it, Fahrenheit or what's the other one? Name it. Okay. When we get up to about 80 in UK, it's like a case of everybody panic. It's too hot. Shut everything down. All life stops. Because like any Australians, we'd be no good. Same when it comes to winter, when we get a little bit of bad snow, everything goes like into panic mode. But yeah, when I used to be, when I was at school back in the 70s, I can remember really bad storms and bad snow, and yeah, everything was really big, and it was like these days. I mean, obviously it's all changed now, but when I used to go to school, my high school, that was. No, I'm sure you haven't. No. I bet you'd like to though, wouldn't you? I bet you'd like to see snow, wouldn't you? When when I was at high school, it was a case of like when it got really cold weather, they had like boilers and stuff what kept the school warm, and if they ever packed in, we were made to sit there in those coats and still do lessons. These days, they send them home. Ridiculous. They're all like wimps now. Can't handle nothing. Do you get a lot of parts in Australia where it suffers with drought, or is that not much of an issue? He test straight to the point there. Why you have to have a white blonde? Why not a white brunette? You're in Mexico, aren't you, Sean? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Yeah, I thought you were, mate. Yeah. Isn't that sometimes a little bit of a violent country, that? A bit like Brazil and Colombia. Can it be a violent country, that? Is it overpowered by with drugs and stuff? Gun crime, more than out. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Yeah. Do you find their culture okay and all that? What language do they speak in Mexico? Is it Spanish or Portuguese or? Yeah, Spanish. Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure whether it was that or Portugal. Portuguese, I mean. You can also do it through your mouth as well. Heatish, not only your nose. And if you're very clever, you can do it through your ears. Yeah, and he knows he's usually busy sticking it into somebody else's business where it's not wanted. Yeah. That doesn't sound too promising, doesn't that? Brown nosy. Sniffing up somebody's ass. What does a dirty chin mean? Here we go. Hang on. Before you answer that, Storm, let me ask my Alexa, see what it comes up with that answer. Computer, why was the snowman looking through a pile of carrots? Computer, stop. I had to stop my Alexa because it was giving me a lowdown on fucking carrots. I don't think it gets jokes. Is that right, Peter? So what's the theory with getting hairy toes? Do they grow right through your body from top to bottom and then come out on your toes? Seen a few people who have gone bald at a very young age. Have you ever seen it where babies are being born and they're really hairy on top of the head, especially when the hair's dark? Frankly, I'm a man who doesn't have a load of bodily hair, like hairy chest, hairy back, hairy arms, and that. I don't think I'd want it like that, but luckily for me, I haven't got that. I guess all werewolves are screwed then, aren't they? They're always hairy. Oh yeah, women cope with fucking men who are hairy. I'll never ever know that. You'd look a bit odd, wouldn't you, Storm, if you had an hairy chest? If I had to look at my toes, I'd have to breathe in. My belly's in way. And make sure you're plucking it right place. What's it like plucking eyebrows? Right, from being high-tech saying it produces cotton. Mine produces food. It rolls down my stomach, runs in it. You lot are disgusting. Shut. How do you want cope? I'll never know. Oh, that reminds me, Mr. Toma. Do you like silk? I'll pretend to be Brock. No, it's Scott. You're right, Scott, mate. I often wear shorts quite a lot of times, to be honest. I did do when I used to be doing roofing. It's on all the time. Yeah, it's weird seeing that, isn't it? After quite a lot of months, in it, Scott, tell you. Nice to see her though. Hope she's keeping well. I used to call her Pinky. Can you remember that? When I used to call you Pinky all the time, tell you. You can call me by my real name if you want, tell you. My name's Owen. It's quite alright. It's fine. Some people do, some don't. Tell you, earlier on we were talking about hairy body parts. Are you hairy anywhere? Do you have hairy toes, hairy armpits? He test does. You have a hairy head. Well, who doesn't have a hairy head? Unless you're a Martian. Are you thinking out the head what I'm thinking of? I have an hairy sack. Oops. Shouldn't have said that. Hush my mouth. Shut up, matchmakers, you naughty man. No, I've got a head on my shoulders. I've got a chip on my shoulders. Don't you be laughing at Sean, tell you. You'll be giving him ideas. Guess what I've got on my head at the moment? No, it's not one of my budgies. You know, I would be happy to see you at this current moment, tell you. Jellywood. If she comes along and sees you, and notices you're here, she'd be well happy to see you. She's not seen you for a long time, like most of us. We haven't seen you for a long time. What a fucking question to ask that, Tom. Fuck me. Should ask a woman that. She might end up cracking you one. Don't know. Come up with some questions, him, don't they? Fucking hell. Proper funny, mate. Okay, mate, Scott. Yeah. Just do what I do. Fall asleep on camera. I've done that lots of times on YouTube. Okay. See if you can get Charlie to come here. She'd like to see Charlie here. I'll tell you how we stay up so late. It's because we're not vegetarian. We eat meat. And we're fucking daft. So we put up with all Americans. He was in Mexico at the moment, but he's from England. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still awake, mate. Yeah. Just been for a cig. Yeah, that's the same one, Scott. I mean, that's the tell you. I've actually looked on I subscribe to her, so yeah, I know it's a. I can only remember her songs what she used to like. She actually likes some pretty good songs. Oh, yeah, Sam Douglas, you could do with them. Pinks might think Tinky. It's not really, but I'll just say it. Well, I'm not gonna. If you're not laughing at me wearing pink ankle socks, I'm not gonna show you my pink bra. Soggy. How the fuck can people wear a thong? Catch them out the strap going round cracking ass. That's something like Keith Fallon from Teenies. He'd enjoy that, but not me. Well, you're always a Hitesh. We always know you're here. The world would, the internet wouldn't stop working if you wasn't here. Probably because you're always throwing knives, Sean. That's what it'll be. The mad slasher of chicken fillets from Mexico. If you're decent at cooking, Sean, you can make me a decent breakfast in the morning. Don't worry, I'll pay you for it. Fucking well, bang goes that theory then. Looks like I'm going to end up starving. Fruit and veg. Yeah, yeah, I don't mind it. Can I pay it with? Let me think. Was it crypto? I'm not a big lover of onions. I'm not keen on them. A Fray Bentos steak and kidney pie. They can be a bit awkward them opening with a can opener. That's a poor man's meal, isn't it? What else stories, Scott? Oh, actually, what are they made of? I've never tried them. Something else. I've never actually eaten haggis. So I don't even know what that tastes like. What's that? Burnt food? Is that your charcoal? Oh yeah. Do you know what? You're like me, Sean. When I have like a Sunday dinner or anything, I drown mine in gravy. I love gravy. you know when I would have anything like fish or anything, or even, well, actually, mainly fish anyway, I love to basically drown it in vinegar. I'm a sucker for vinegar. I like pots of vinegar. Fucking you lot speaking about fucking food and I'm getting stomach rumbles. Could do with something to eat. Really? I can't go that far, but I used to sometimes put, say, like a bag of ready salted crisps. I used to shake vinegar onto them and eat. That was many years ago, right? But would you find it weird if you put vinegar on chicken? Because I've tried it. I've once tried tasting vinegar on its own, and it's like licking a battery. It's one of those, like when you stick your tongue on it, you're like, well, what the fuck just happened? Never tried that, always noted. Don't be writing that down. Yeah. Yeah, vinegar apparently, yeah, it's like good for cleaning sort of thing with all acid in it. You know, apparently, do you ever get house spiders? Well, they always say it's like put a line of chalk all the way you, around your living room or kitchen, bathroom, whichever. And apparently they won't on it because their senses are through their senses are through the feet. So once they touch the chalk, they move away straight away and won't go there. See you later, Scott, mate. Have a nice night, mate. Good night, pal. I managed to say good night, Scott. Hands free. Because I've got fucking camera on. I'll forget it, I'll get my coat. Frankie, I've got two questions for you. First one is, do you like falling asleep to rain sounds? And second question is Christmas your favourite period time? I'm asking you, Lady Pinky. Is it? Do you like Halloween? Anything from October till end of December. It's usually a very nice time of year. Don't forget New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I mean, that's a very good time as well. I seem to like Christmas and Halloween a very lot. What's the other question? The other question is, do you like listening to rain sounds whilst falling asleep? Especially if you're being chased. by, by what you would class as a mad neighbour. Do you remember when you were young and you always used to be like playing on the street and you always used to find a certain person who lived in the house and you always found them very, very weird. And then you thought to yourself, it'd be great to torment them because you were scared of them. No, so you fall asleep very easily, do you tell you? I can always remember seeing your cat once on the video what you did where you had a fire going and you had a cat there. I remember that. What happened to that video? Did you remove it? Yeah, I remember seeing. I remember seeing it. It was over a year ago, that wasn't it? Or maybe a year and a half ago. I used to do that, Sean. Yeah, I used to do the same thing. I used to drive our neighbours fucking mad when I used to do that. Yeah, I did the same thing. You're proper funny with it. Did you ever used to throw mud pies at the door and then run off? He's no different to all little boys. We all did the same thing. It was great times with that. What the fuck? Pumpkin toast? Oh, I've heard of some toast. I've never heard of pumpkin toast. Oh, pumpkin soup. Sorry, I didn't see the one. The comment. I'm just looking at the previous one. Pumpkin soup. Oh. Little. Oh, did you hear it? Not little. Nearly blew my head off. I've decided to start blinking very fast. I'm like Terminator. Hello, thank you for coming. Very appreciate having you here. Wax them.